have you guys been really hitting on this summer?
It's actually been a work in progress considering it's a new head coach. And it's taken a little time getting used to, but after we came back from our camp, we were really in the swing of things. And it's been just, everyone's been in it, and we've brought a lot of energy onto the field, and I really like it.
And being a senior, new head coach, a lot of changes going on. How have you really, taken that role of leadership of, how do we mesh together, when some moving pieces are coming around?
I know when I speak for myself, not only for myself, but for the other seniors, with the new head coach, we've lost a lot, and so we're willing to do whatever it takes to get on the winning track. So I think that's also a drive into just getting ourselves on track for a win. But also, it helps the underclassmen who haven't really been through what we've been through, but we've just been there for them, understand wins and loss, and just help them out.
And, your senior year, what is the biggest things that you're looking forward to, whether that's on the field, off the field, whatever that means for you?
I'm not 100% sure. It's still new to me with the leadership role, but I'm really looking forward to just seeing how this year goes and just living in the moment, because now that my senior year is here, I understand what people say by the 4 years go fast. So.
Yeah. So going into this year, what you've seen throughout the summer, what you have, I know a lot of changes have been kind of going on. What are these are going to be your strengths, and then we gotta hone on this a little bit more.
There's not one specific thing. We have a lot of strength. Like our entire team as a whole is one strength. But one thing I know personally is we could just be a little quicker and be a little more fine-tuned with what we do. And once we bring our energy, nothing is going to be able to stop us.
And then just talking about just playing your conference a little bit, against this conference team specifically, what are you guys going to have to do to really chase after that?
Just do what we do best. And a lot of our guys, we're a smaller team, but all of our guys have enough heart and drive, and we all are strong and all that. So if we just do what we do and play as a team, nobody's going to be able to beat us.
You just talked about, a little smaller football team. How important is that O-line, D-line? A lot of people say, you got to win the game up front. How has that been in your guys' program so far?
Every play starts with the line. We call it the trenches because we get the least amount of fame, but our team focus this year is sacrifice, and that's where it starts. It's just sacrificing and letting up, our bodies for other people's success.
And you talked about the new coach this year. Just a lot of things changing. As a senior, how are you really, taking that in and kind of taking those underclassmen under your wing to really still get to that success this year?
A lot of people are scared, but I think it's the best thing that's ever happened to Wawasee. Just having a new standard, and it's been easier for me as a senior and a leader to bring people up with me, knowing that that's the bar for them.
And how has that been? How have people really, been reacting to that? And what has been the response to that?
The attitudes have never been better at Wawasee. I'm excited to see where it goes. There's a lot of people who still need some work, but I think we can be a great football team.
And a couple last questions. What are going to be your big strengths this year? You can depend on this skill set or this person. What are those like for you?
I think there's no certain skill set. It's everyone on the team. We need to be a well-oiled machine. If we work as a team, we can win games.
And then just the last thing, senior year, last time to really do this with the same guys. What are you really looking forward to? Whether that's on the field, off the field, fundamentally, whatever that is. What is that for you?
I want to leave a legacy for the fellow people behind me, kind of to build off of. Because right now we don't really have a leg to stand on. The ball, we're already behind the ball. So this year I want to set a legacy for others to come.
How has the off-season been? What are you guys working on this summer?
Things have been pretty encouraging. Doing what we do offensively, going through the aches and pains of installing a new offense, being under center for the first time in a while, fumbling snaps. Those things are started to get better. Understanding the offense has been better. Doing a new defense is not as difficult as installing a new offense, but both have been progressively better as we've gone through the summer.
And then, just being a new head coach, going into this year, how has that really been of trying to mesh this group of guys together, but also make connections with with those players as well?
Yeah, making connections is very important. You know, our coaching staff working, making relationships with all the kids, and it's just not me; it's our entire staff. You know, doing those little things and just helping kids out on a daily basis, and preaching, you know, about what we're about, what we want to be about, and doing that on a daily basis is where we're at right now. So, you know, as far as figuring out where guys go, it's one big puzzle piece right now. And right now we're moving those puzzle pieces around, trying to get guys in the right spots. And some guys are in new spots, some guys are in the same spots, some guys have still yet to be moved. So it's a big puzzle piece on a daily basis.
Well, so far I know you're still figuring it out. What are those, you know, from what you can see, what are those strengths going to be like for you guys and know that this is what we have to hit on in order to win?
I think, you know, if we can control what we can control, whether it's, you know, turnovers, blocking, tackling, you know, everything that any other coach can say, if we can control the controllables, we should be in every football game. And if we could do that, believe in one another, we'll have an opportunity in every game to be successful.